2024 CR 3014W and 2023 CR 8440, State of Texas versus Amadean Smith.
Right away, we see the stakes harassment of a public servant in Texas. That's no joke. It's a third-degree felony with up to 10 years in prison. Imagine being in Mr. Smith's shoes at this moment. Hearing that weight dropped on you, what would you be feeling?
Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Thank you. Wilkins for the state, Your Honor.
Defense?
Warren Wolf for Mr. Smith.
All right, Mr. Smith, in each cause number, I'm going to show you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendants Waivers and Affidavit of Admonition. Did you review those documents with your attorney?
Yes.
Did you understand them? Did you sign them in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you're charged with the offense of harassment of a public servant? Those are third-degree felonies. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea in each cause number, punishment is to be assessed at 10 years in the prison. There's a $500 fine. State is recommending community supervision. The cases will run concurrently. They're taking in consideration night mag numbers 742208 and 742209, and there's to be the mixed supervision. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense, is that the plea?
It is, Judge.
Showing you outside the plea bargain agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 10 years. There be a TAP evaluation and 100 hours of community service restitution. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Then in the cause number ending in W, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
And in the cause number ending in 40, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State any evidence.
Your Honor, in both causes, I offer State's Exhibit 1 and the attachments.
No objection.
Court will accept into evidence States Exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing States Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Judge.
Here's where things take a sharp turn. Mr. Smith isn't just another defendant. His attorney reveals a history of schizophrenia, homelessness, and repeated mental health struggles. The court now faces the impossible balance: punishment or treatment. Do you think probation can work for someone in this situation?
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, Mr. Smith is paranoid schizophrenic. He has a history of mental illness. I've talked with his mom, and he's been in numerous mental health facilities, both in Houston and in San Antonio. And that's the reason for the MIC designation. We tried him at the community court, but that didn't work out. So we're back in front of the court today. And I want to thank the prosecutor for working with us and recommending probation and with that mixed supervision. I've discussed all these things with Mr. Smith. He's willing to comply. He understands that he does need to comply. He was homeless at the time of his arrest. He has a place to stay with his uncle in San Antonio, and who will help support him. His mom is up in Fredericksburg, so it makes it difficult for her to supervise him down here. And we ask that you follow the plea bargain.
All right, Mr. Smith, did you speak to your uncle?
Yes, ma'am.
And does he want you to stay with him?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Ms. Abrams, how long does it take for a MIC evaluation out of custody?
This is huge. The judge just suspended a full 10-year prison sentence and instead gave probation with strict conditions, mental health treatment, case management, and supervision. Basically, Smith's freedom now depends on whether he can stay on his meds and follow the court's roadmap. But can he really handle it?
Your Honor, in custody and out of custody. I'm sorry.
All right, everyone, please whisper. I believe she said in custody and out of custody will be the same. And what time are we looking at? Oh, well, we won't be doing that in custody. So who all lives in the house with your uncle?
My uncle, my brother.
Okay. All right, this is what the court will do. It's going to sentence you in each cause number to 10 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 8 years. I'm going to waive the court costs in each case. I'm going to want a referral to Center for Healthcare Services. Do you have a case manager or anything set up?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so immediately when you leave the Bexar County Jail, you need to go to the Center for Healthcare Services. They're probably not going to release you until early in the morning.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And counsel, if you make sure his uncle knows that he's going to be released some in the morning, possibly.
I explained that to Mr. Smith.
All right.
The sheriff works on his own schedule.
Well, no, I mean, it's just the process. Sometimes it takes longer. All right. Each case will run concurrent. We'll do a MIC evaluation out of custody. Oh, and state, I'm sorry, you may continue to confer.
Thank you, Judge.
Take in consideration NIMAC number 742208 and 209. Do you have any children, sir? Do you have any children?
No, ma'am.
All right. There'll be 100 hours of community service restitution. And probation, what I want first from him is for him to make sure he's stabilized on his medications and with Center for Healthcare Services. So the community service hours, we can sort of put that on the back end. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. There's to be regular UAs. I'm going to want field visits 1 time per month until he has the case manager. You need to provide the name of your case manager to probation, and he's stabilized with Center for Healthcare Services. And anger management. And once he completes the anger management, the community service hours will be deemed satisfied.
He's incurred for the anger management.
Yes, he's going to have fees for that. I'm not giving him a fine. I've waived court costs.
Thank you.
So what you will have to pay though is you'll have to pay your supervisory fees, because supervisory fees are for probation salary. You understand?
Yes.
So the probation officers who I'm sitting out to make sure you're stabilized, and the probation officer that you're seeing, that's where the supervisory fees come in. So I'm not going to give you a fine, and I have waived court costs in each cause number. So that should help you be able to do that. Proof of employment or SSI within 60 days. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No,
All right, we can go off the record. So, Mr. Smith, when I was practicing law, I had a lot of clients who suffered from mental health issues. And you know what would end up happening? They would be doing great. And then they would say, I'm doing great. I really don't need to be on this medication. And they get off. Or either they would be with the medication, they would say they have side effects. I'm not a medical doctor, but you know what I would always tell my clients? If there's an issue with your medication causing side effects, you need to let your doctor know, because maybe they can give you something else. Maybe not, but they may be able to give you something that will help you with the side effects. But if you completely get off of them and stop taking them, one, that could potentially cause physical issues with you or mental issues with you. And then we'll be right back here. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. In order to be successful on the probation in this court, you need to make sure you communicate with probation. If you feel like your officer is not addressing that, you can always come back to the court. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you very much, Judge.
You're welcome.
And here we go again. Just months later, Smith is back in court, this time accused of violating his probation. Think about it. The judge gave him a lifeline. And now the question is whether he squandered it. How do you think Judge Boyd will react to this?
Thank you. All right. Court is calling 2023 CR 8440 and 2024 CR 3014W. State versus Ahmad Bayah. All right. Jordan Smith. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Andrew Harris Salem. Todd Lessert for Mr. Smith.
And are you Mr. Smith?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Smith, did you review the documents entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision and First Amended Motion to Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
And cause number 2023 CR 8440, you were placed on probation for the offense of harassment of a public servant on March 4th, 2024 for a term of 8 years. And in 2024 CR 3014W, you were placed on probation on March 4th, 2024 for a term of 8 years for harassment of a public servant. Is that you in both of those cause numbers?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, state. Are you proceeding on the same allegation in each motion?
Yes, Judge.
All right, you may proceed.
On or about the 21st day of March 2024 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Ahmad Bayone Jordan Smith, committed the offense of evading arrest, detention in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
State waives the remaining violation allegations, Judge.
Any objection?
No objections, Your Honor.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 1 in each cause number, the court could fine you, well, you're already been found guilty, but the court could sentence you up to 10 years in the prison? Did you understand that by pleading true to violation of condition number 1?
Yes, Your Honor.
Then do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 1 in each cause number?
Yes, Your Honor.
In each cause number, the court would find violation of condition number 1 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
Yes, Judge. Revoke supervision, amend the judgment, to sentence Mr. Smith to 3 years of confinement in the penitentiary in each case.
All right, why should I follow this agreement? Anyone?
Your Honor, Mr. Smith has already taken responsibility for these matters. We're trying to resolve all of this pending cases as part of the system at the moment. Mr. Smith has a young son up in Kerrville he'd like to spend time with. He's a pipe worker, pipe welder by trade. We'd like to be able to return to society as quickly as possible to show that he can be a productive citizen. And we think that this is an appropriate punishment in order to resolve the cases before the court today.
What has he done on probation?
Very little, Your Honor. There was apparently some misunderstanding with the paperwork, and we decided not to take it very seriously. So he made a mistake in judgment.
So is there a reason why I should give you 3 years? Because it appears if you have not done anything on probation, the only thing you've done is commit a new offense. You want to raise your right hand?
Yes, sir.
Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can lower your hand. What have you done since you've been on probation?
I've basically been in jail this whole time. I guess I didn't take it that serious because they didn't have the paperwork whenever I went.
Okay, I don't even know what that means about I've been in jail this whole time. I didn't take it seriously. So let's unpack some suitcases a little bit. I understand that he was to spend time, he was to get stabilized with Center for Healthcare Services. So where are we on that probation?
After being relieved, I don't show that he was reporting. So there's nothing that was done.
All right. You were released from custody. Is that true?
Yes, Your Honor.
After you were placed on probation.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. How old are you?
32.
All right. So you're 32. It's not as though you're 18. So you were released. Did you ever report?
I reported and they didn't have my paperwork.
All right. So did you ever call back to report again, or you just said you're done?
I called a couple times recently.
All right. Did you obtain any employment?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Did you follow up with Center for Healthcare Services?
Talk about pressure. Judge Boyd lays down an ultimatum: either 5 years in prison or stay in custody for full mental health evaluation. No middle ground, no excuses. Which would you pick if you were standing in that courtroom?
No, Your Honor.
So where have you been living? Have you been living by yourself?
With my family, my mother.
All right, were they aware that you were on probation?
Yes, Your Honor.
So why didn't you do anything? I don't understand that.
I thought they even, I don't know, I thought something went wrong with the courts or the paperwork.
And you thought, hey, they'll never find out and I'm just lost in the system?
I wasn't hiding anything, Your Honor.
I mean, but you knew you were supposed to report. And when you say you were living with family, what family member?
My mother.
Your mother?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. I'm gonna give you a choice. This choice is up to you. All right. These are your choices. You have two choices and these are your only choices. So don't ask me for anything else. There are only two choices. I can revoke you. I will sentence you to 5 years in the prison. You do your time, you're done. How much time you will have to do or when they are releasing people for parole, that is one thing you can ask other people who are in jail. People in jail can tell you that, and they also can tell you when you're catching chain.
In the end, the judge chooses compassion over punishment. At least for now, Smith avoids immediate prison, but only if he cooperates with another round of evaluations. The bigger question is, will this be the second chance he finally takes seriously, or just another stop before prison?
That's what you can depend on inmates to be honest about and know something about. Everything else, I wouldn't take their opinion on legal matters. So either 5 years in prison, or either I'll deny the motion, alternate amend conditions. You're going to stay in custody for that Tacoma evaluation. That Tacoma evaluation, how long is that taking? So it's April 8th. Those are your two choices. You have no other choices. Which do you prefer?
May I ask what the evaluation was for, Your Honor?
It's related to your mental health.
I guess I would prefer the evaluation.
Well, it's not guess. It's
I prefer the evaluation, Your Honor.
all right. And what are you doing with the open cases? Because they can't do anything unless the open cases are disposed of.
Plead on the evading and will TIC the criminal mischief.
All right. And those are the only open cases he has?
As far as I'm aware, yes, Judge.
Correct, Your Honor.
All right. The court in each case is finding violation of condition number 1 true. The court will deny the motion, alternate amend conditions to include the Tacoma evaluation, follow results, and probation. If for any reason they don't accept him or say he's not accepted, let's bring him back to court and figure out what else to do. And you say the next phase for him is the Tacoma evaluation? All right.
May I ask if I could enroll in lifetime?
All right. Didn't I give you two choices?
Oh, my apologies.
No problem. All right. Is there anything else, probation? All right. Thank you.